Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Dry Shave Show, and on tonight's show, the Scottish National Party to win English election.
Oh, you guys like to tell jokes and giggle and kid around, huh? Giggling like a bunch of young broads in a schoolyard. Well, let me tell a joke.
I wanted this to be professional.
I don't gotta listen to this shit.
You certainly don't, pal. Because the good news is... Awesome!
With Byron, Bertram, and Ivan Penaluna.
Okay, so this is the story. It's about the election in England next week.
Yeah, it's coming
in
up
the
next
UK.
week, isn't it?
Yeah, in the UK next week, there's an election on the 7th of May. And the way it stands at the moment, for the people who don't understand this, is that there's two main parties who look like they could win the election, the Labour Party and the Conservative Party. Labour obviously being the left-leaning party and the Conservatives being the right-leaning party. And there had been some talk that if the UK Independence Party, which is a right-leaning sovereignty party, nationalist party, do well, that the Conservatives might have to do a deal with them. But what's happened since the no vote in Scotland last year, it means that the Labour Party in Scotland's been totally wiped out. So if Labour want power, they're going to have to do a deal with the Scottish National Party, which will essentially put the Scottish National Party at the head of the table in terms of British politics, which is quite ironic, really. So that's the headline for this week. What do you make of that?
Yeah, that's pretty funny. So it's basically like you should have voted. You should have voted yes, because now if they need our help, we're taking over fucking England. You mugs.
That's brilliant. Yeah, that's not bad. It's got better as you went along. That
Does it? Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, no, that's
my
good.
Scottish accent.
It's like kind of like a violent, drunk Scottish person.
Well, I've met a lot of violent, drunk Scottish people. I've done the Edinburgh Fringe Festival numerous times, and I'm friends with numerous alcoholic comedian performers in my travels. Anyway, and they're all no voters, but they're also insane people.
You know what? And I haven't been back for so long. I know it gets very. It's a very heated issue right now.
Yeah.
But this is the other thing that, okay, you've got two parties on the fringes in Britain, right? You've got the Scottish National Party, which are a nationalist party, Scottish Nationalist Party, right?
Yeah.
It says exactly what it does. What it says on the tin is exactly what it does, right?
They don't want outsiders.
They want out. They want out of the UK alliance. They want to be an independent Scotland. They want to get closer ties with Europe. Why the fuck anybody would want closer ties with Europe right now is beyond me. But anyway, that's what they've decided that they're going to do. They're going to attach their cart to that horse. And then you've got the UK Independence Party, which is another nationalist party. It's about sovereignty again, but this time it's about British or UK sovereignty and keeping their foot out of the Euro club, if you will. So that's what they're about. But roundly in Britain, the left have this narrative going on, which is that the UK Independence Party are a party of racists. And that's all based on the fact that the UK Independence Party wants to adopt a Canadian or Australian immigration system. So for anybody who lives in Canada or Australia, the idea that their immigration system is racist is just ridiculous. But for some reason, they're selling that idea in the UK, But my point is, you've got the Scottish National Party, you've got the UK Independence Party. They're both nationalist parties that have sovereignty as their central issue. But all of a sudden, the sort of xenophobic English hating that the Scottish National Party is known for is absolutely acceptable. But wanting a Canadian immigration system, well, that's racist.
I think it's it's fine. It's just like, it's like, well, we don't want all those outsiders coming in, taking our jobs, okay? We have a small island, and we got all these people from other countries coming in here and just trying to invade our island. We only have one bedroom, and you want 10 people to fit in it. And it's like, you guys are racist, but then Scottish people are like, Scottish National Party, so just like, are these fucking English? Fuck off, you fucking cunt. And they're just like, well, they're Scottish. It's fine. You're allowed to hate other white people. That's fine.
That's exactly what... you know what? You put that so succinctly, and I just want to say, Byron, that was the best Nigel Farage impression I've ever fucking heard. That was brilliant. It was almost like he was in the room.
He's the head of the UKIP party that
that's right.
got into the helicopter crash?
Yeah, no, it was a plane, but that's
right,
good enough.
All right.
But you just nailed that.
Oh, does it actually sound like
Yeah,
him?
it did. Yeah.
Shit,
I'm
I
wearing
didn't even
headphones, but it sounded like
I only saw pictures of him when he got in a crash.
Well, you've obviously nailed it. Just off what he looks like, you've managed to nail his voice.
Yeah. Well, I just look at people's faces, and then I'm, for example, like Michael Jackson. I saw pictures of him before I even heard him sing, and I saw
No,
Michael
you didn't.
Jackson.
No,
okay,
hang on a minute.
Michael Jackson. I'm just like, I'm Michael Jackson. Just like, just be like, just beat it, boom. So and I was just like, and then people were just like, holy shit, you have this natural ability
to sound just like Michael Jackson.
Yeah, when you see a face, you associate with the sound. I saw a cat for the first time when I was 27 years old, right? And I saw a cat, and then I bet that sounds like, wow, motherfucker.
A cat.
Yeah, and then somebody said to me, shit, is that guy running for the UK party?
That's exactly what a cat sounds like.
Yeah.
If a cat could talk, that's exactly how cats would talk.
Yeah.
Dogs are really lazy. They're more southern, right? Southern and white, aren't they?
Yeah.
Cats are black and high-pitched.
Yeah. They're just like, I'm a dog, I got all fours, and I hate people that aren't white because I'm Southern, so therefore you might as well paint me as racist.
That's a bit of a stereotype, but I know where you're coming from.
Yeah.
I know where you're coming from. That's brilliant.
Thanks.
Oh, fucking hell, this is great.
This is the most complimentary you've ever been to me.
I don't know, I'm in a good mood. I'm in a complimentary mood today.
That's because you're going to England for a while.
Well, I am. I'm going to be there for the election
You're
as
going to be
well.
there for the election?
Yeah, I don't know what to make of it. I mean, I come from the north, which is like traditional nationalist territory and also Labour territory.
I think it's just that there is hypocrisy and racism, right? It's like you're not allowed to be racist, but you're allowed to be racist as long as you hate other white people.
Yeah. Or Christians. It's okay to be fuck Christians. Say whatever you like about Christians. Don't say anything about the Muslims.
Yeah, you just got to pick your racism.
Yeah. Say what you like about white people. Black people, don't go there.
Well, that's funny because it's just like make fun of Germans all you want and just joke about them being Nazis all you want.
Don't joke about Japanese.
Don't you dare joke about Japanese people.
No, that's racist.
No.
Because Germans are the same color as you, so that's okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. But Japanese, kind of a bit different.
Yeah.
You know? So don't do that unless you're Japanese.
Or just like if you're from New Zealand, just constantly, you're from Wales, just, constantly fucking sheep. Fucking sheep all you want.
There you go, see?
But then it's just like, are you black? I heard you might have a large penis. You're fucking racist. At math, fuck, you know what? White supremacist. Why don't I just burn a cross?
Do you know what gets me? It's the romantic idea that North Americans have about the Celts, the Irish and the Scots. The North Americans are fiercely romantic about anything Celtic.
Oh, they love it. Strippers constantly get Celtic tramp stamps on their lower back.
Well, that's just one part of it.
It's like, my daddy hated me and Braveheart's awesome.
Everybody bangs on about Braveheart and how they're fucking 1/40th Scottish.
Yeah.
And they walk around in a kilt and tell you how you're English and you don't understand.
You're just like, I'm totally Scottish, man. I ate at McDonald's yesterday.
It's like, they'll go over to the UK and they'll go away to Ireland and they want to play golf at St. Andrews and then they wander around and they'll buy the fucking Guinness and they'll eat the pie and they'll be going, I'm Scottish, Irish.
Yeah, and they're Jimmy hats. Oh, my God.
And all that. And it's just annoying, right?
It's annoying.
It's annoying for people in the UK. And, it's like, they go, well, you wouldn't understand I'm Scottish. It's like, that's naive. Most English people have some Scottish or Irish in them, but they don't bang on about it because we all understand that that's the way it goes.
Yeah.
Right? It's like when people come over to North America from Europe and they're all giving it the big one and they're all like, oh, yeah, I love it here in Canada. I'm going to get my picture taken with a little baby grizzly bear on one side and a mummy grizzly bear on the other. And we're going to have a big cuddle and it's going to be great. And Canadians are like, what the fuck are you doing? Are you an idiot? These are dangerous animals. They'll rip your fucking head off.
That's what you're saying. The Scottish are the equivalents.
Exactly. It's exactly the same with... You just fucking stole the punchline to that, you cunt. I can't believe you did that.
Sorry. No, I was trying to set you up for that.
No, you weren't, you fuck.
I wasn't trying to take your glory. I wasn't trying to pull a Scottish independence party on your UKIP.
You just jizzed all over the end of that.
Yeah, just bukkake, the last second bukkake.
You're going to have to pay for that somehow.
Shit.
Anyway, what else?
We can edit it out.
No, fuck off. Let's go to the news, Byron.
All
This
right.
is the fucking news.
All right, go. In 5, 4. I can't do it. We'll do it live. Okay. We'll do it live. Fuck it. Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live.
This is the fucking news.
Fucking thing sucks.
2, check 1, 2. We're doing the news. Check 1, 2. Testing 1, 2. Allah Akbar, Allah Akbar. Testing 1, 2.
You say that sort of shit all the time. Like, you just flippantly say that. I've told you before, that stuff's going to get you killed. Like you just throw those words out there into the Ethernet and you think, oh, this will never come back to haunt me.
Right.
But, all it'll ever take is like, you're on a plane one day and you have to go and stop and refuel in Jordan and you're fucking dead.
Which brings us to our news story, right? What's our main news story, Matt?
In the news, we have a top religious group in Turkey that says Muslims can now use toilet paper. Turkey's top religious authority has decreed that Muslims may now use toilet paper, though water is still preferable for cleansing. If water cannot be found for cleansing, Other materials may be used, but although some sources still deem paper as unsuitable, as is mostly used for writing. This, of course, is because this law was originally written before the invention of toilet paper. According to the strict code, Muslims must squat or sit but not stand while relieving themselves. They also must remain silent while on the toilet and leave with their right foot forward while saying a prayer.
You mean they piss like rappers?
Yeah.
Like rappers piss sitting down. That's what they do. Like Usher and Drake and all those guys, they never stand up to piss because they might get some piss on their pants.
Are they
And
practicing Muslim gangs?
No, they've put it in interviews. Yeah, I sit down to piss like a lady. And there's nothing wrong with pissing like a lady, but it's just a bit unusual for rappers who pride themselves on manliness.
Yeah.
And a kind of, a lioness kind of, a lionly pride of manliness, then they sort of like sit down to piss.
That's like being homophobic and listening to only Barry Manilow.
Well, there you go. So anyway, besides that, right? So all of a sudden,
So they're allowed to use toilet paper. That's the greatest news I heard since Buddhists are allowed to wipe their ass with sand.
well, this is the equivalent of the Reformation for Islam, being able to use toilet paper.
That's all
'Cause
they
it's
need to do?
That's all they need. Now they're into the.
They're done. They're
Now
cool.
they're in the 20th century.
Apparently, ISIS is disbanded now because of it.
That's it. As soon as they were allowed to use toilet paper, they all went home.
Yeah, the anger stopped.
Just stopped straight away.
No more anger.
No more
Toilet
digging.
paper's here.
No more digging shit out of their fingernails.
No.
They're
Toilet
all
paper's
happy.
here. That was what they're fighting for. That's why they hated the West.
Yep.
Because they had clean fingernails.
Yep. They hated us for that.
Yeah, they see Barack Obama speaking and they just
And
look
he
at his
can use
fingernails
his finger.
like, his fingernails look clean. And we must kill him.
This is so offensive.
Yeah.
So anyway,
You know what, though? It's if
No,
people
but-
hate us, at least they're listening.
Yeah, exactly. No mention of soap, though. No mention of soap. Hand sanitizer, is that right? Hand sanitizer is now, you are now allowed to use hand sanitizer.
Yeah, a month ago it was decreed legal or acceptable to use alcohol-based hand sanitizer.
Wow.
Well, that's cool. So then you basically
that's progress.
you're just killing the good bacteria. So Muslims are going to have a super virus.
Yeah, you know what? You can lay a lot more at the feet of Islam before you start with the super
hand
stuff.
sanitizers.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
No, I think they're pretty good there. Anyway, that's interesting. Isn't it?
That's some crazy shit. Oh well.
What else have we got?
China says no to hiring funeral strippers.
I love this story. This is brilliant.
The Ministry of Culture has recently stated that the government plans to work closely with police to eliminate the practice of strippers performing at funeral services. For many years, it has become commonplace to hire funeral peelers to increase audience girth. Large attendance at a funeral is seen as good fortune in the afterlife and is shown as face. The funny part is the authorities, for some reason, are cracking down on the strippers themselves while not those who hire them, finding as much as $11,000 to strippers who are only actually making $300 a dance.
You know why they're doing that? It's because a lot of the police chiefs and politicians all hire strippers for their relatives' funerals.
Yeah,
That's why.
exactly.
They don't want to start finding these people $11,000, because what they can do, the rich and the good of the Chinese society, they can go, you know what, closed doors, no one will ever know. I've still got the right to do that, right?
Yeah, that's funny. That's the only reason I kill people is so I could see tits.
Oh, that's the funniest thing you've said in weeks.
Yeah.
That's brilliant.
You know what's so weird though? I mean, it's so weird. Not to sound racist in the culture, but it's
Well, you're
just
gonna
like,
do it.
yeah, but I'm gonna do it. So you're just kind of like, my wife, she died stage 4 cancer. Finally died. Funeral was Tuesday. Like, will there be some? Show me the pink. I want to see the pussy, but then I see your wife dead body laying there. That's the only way I come.
Yeah, your Chinese accent is so much better than your Scottish.
Yeah.
That is, I mean, your Chinese accent is perversely viscose.
Well, that's because I went to an all Chinese school.
You mean Kitsilano High?
Yeah,
I
well, East
know.
Van, Vancouver, and
yeah, you went to
But
Tupper,
that's so
didn't
yeah,
you?
but that's so weird. I mean, it's just what? Who's gonna go to funeral to see tits?
Well, that sounds like a great idea.
Well, I mean, but it's just like, yeah, what'll happen like if they're not there? I guess everybody's gonna just be upset. You know,
No, can you
like
imagine-
somebody died or something.
Can you imagine all the hipsters in East Van, right, all with their fucking Tsar Nicholas beards, right? One of them dies, and they get a lot of burlesque girls to come down.
That'll be hipsters died. Be like, I'm only gonna go if I see somebody, some jazz. And some,
If Kitty Cat's gonna be there.
If I see kitty cat fucking swing chick, slightly overweight, has a nice rack. It's the only way I'm gonna come. Sorry. There better be a trombone solo.
Oh dear.
I hear it's the sequel to Wedding Crashers. It's gonna be Funeral Crashers.
Yeah, totally.
Funeral peelers. I like that.
Funeral peelers.
Funeral peelers.
The name of my new band.
Oh dear. So what else have we got, Matt? Tearing through these.
From a recent episode of Divorce Court, a woman tells how she attended a Wu-Tang Clan concert, got invited back to the hotel, stayed out all night with the Wu until 7 a.m. Now her husband is seeking divorce, accusing her of cheating on him with the entire Wu-Tang Clan.
Hey, Wu-Tang Clan ain't nothing to fuck with.
So has he got any evidence for this, or is it just like his furtive imagination that's playing games with him?
No evidence whatsoever.
No, has he asked them if they did it?
You can't contact the Wu-Tang.
Yeah.
What are you
you've probably
talking
got-
about? Like they asked for my friendship request. Every one of them.
Every one of them.
Can you name all the Wu-Tang?
I can name some of them, and I'm old.
All
Here
right,
you go.
let's
Are you
see.
ready to go? You ready to go?
There's 9 members. Let's see how
Okay.
many you can name.
Ghostface Killer. Right.
Yep, yeah, one.
That was him then, breaking a bottle. Ghostface Killer. The Riz or the Raz.
RZA, yes.
Yeah. There's Dirty Old Bastard.
That was the spirit of Dirty Old Bastard knocking over that bottle.
Billy Pie.
Billy, you're just naming names now. aren't you?
Billy Elliot.
All right, Byron, have you got any? Can you name
Billy
any
Joel?
more? Oh no, hang on, mate. Yeah, I've got and the drummer and the bassist.
Who's the guy who does the trombone solos?
I think that's Inspector Deck.
Inspector Deck.
okay.
Is that a real one? Is that his
Yes.
real name, Inspector Deck? He never gets any profile, does he?
This is the saddest story I've ever heard since I caught my
No,
wife
he's
blowing the entire band of the Eagles. I'm not even married. That's how upsetting this is.
Went back to the Hotel California with the band till 7 a.m.
Yeah, totally. Yeah,
She checked
What a-
in, but she could never leave.
yeah. What a lovely place.
What a lovely face to come on.
How many are? Come on,
Sorry,
put us out
Mom.
of our misery. Why are you saying sorry, Mum, when you say come on?
Because my mom listens to shit.
Does your mom listen to the show? So she's fine with anti-Islamophobia, but
Yeah,
jizz
right.
is not cool.
She doesn't like her son being referred to as the poutine boy.
Is the poutine meat teddy? Is the poutine meat
Teddy
wizard?
was not said, but
Oh, that was
now
me.
it has been.
Poutine Teddy.
Poutine meat wizard.
I'm going to encourage his mum to call him Poutine Teddy whenever she's annoyed with him.
The poutine pirate. Okay, anyway.
All right, go on.
The next story is apparently the best way to get attention of City Hall in Manchester is to draw dicks around potholes.
Oh, I love it. Northern sensibilities.
Calling himself Wanksy, a local man has taken to drawing dicks around potholes in the city of Manchester. The result is great because when city workers show up to remove the dick and balls, yes, he does both, they also fill in the pothole. Apparently, he started doing this because a number of his friends had become injured as a result of the potholes while riding their bikes in the city.
Oh, so they're looking for a man who rides a bike with a sense of humour in Manchester. That's probably going to be a... You could choose many, I'm sure.
This sounds like an episode of Coronation Street.
I
doesn't
know,
it?
I know.
Did you hear? Someone just threw a cooking balls on the pothole. I can't believe it, Marjorie.
That was pretty good. I'm actually from the north.
Yeah.
You know, do you think I would do sort of like a gay
Better fill it
Chinese?
in then. You're from the north.
Yeah, I know, but yeah, it's like me doing sort of like a gay Chinese meat Teddy accent from Vancouver.
Yeah, that's
You know,
It's offensive.
It's offensive,
because it's not white.
and it's also not representative of the real accent. Anyway. Go on. Anyway, what else have we got?
Well, I had a couple of things. I was wondering what happens if you draw a vagina around the holes. Do they get bigger?
No, they just get filled in, but with something different.
Yeah.
And what else can we draw dicks and balls
putty
on
filler.
to get the city to clean up?
Bank skyscrapers.
Skyscrapers?
Banks, skyscrapers, like, you know.
How about the economy, the broken economy, the hole
Broken
in our economy?
Draw a cock and balls with jizz coming out at the end of it on the economy.
Yeah.
And the council will fix it.
All over Greece, and it'll fill it right in.
That's it. That's what you need to do.
Yeah.
That's I like that. Go on.
All right, that's
There you
it
go.
for the fucking news.
All right, we teared through that, didn't we?
That's it. There's
we
no
tore
more news.
through it.
We did. Isn't that crazy? We over 7 billion people on this planet, and that's the entire news.
Well, we're very selective.
That's true. By the way, if you listen to this, there is other news stories, just in case you're retarded. How was your week anyway?
I've
Did that seem organic?
Yeah, that was very organic. I've been working really hard.
Yeah?
Been working really hard. Not much to I'm going away next week. You know.
Oh yeah, you're going to England next week.
Yeah. I'm very much looking forward to it. I'm going to be there for the election.
You're going to be there for the election. Are you able to vote or?
No. Well, I probably am, but I don't think it's really fair. I haven't lived there for like 10 years.
What do you mean it's not fair?
Well,
Elections
I don't
are
live
never
there. Why
fair.
would I have a say in it? I have an opinion on it, but I shouldn't have a say in it.
Yeah, but it's not.
I don't
like
fucking live there.
So what?
So, you know, it's like me saying, well, I'm going to decide who you get to be ruled by for the next 5 years.
And then leave, and then
Yeah, and then
bugger right
leave.
off.
Like, no, come on.
Would you feel guilty if like you were like in Germany in 1933 and you were the one vote that put Hitler over the edge and you're just some guy visiting from Canada?
Yeah, exactly. I went over there and went, yeah, I vote Hitler in. He's a good idea.
You're just like, I don't
And then
know,
left.
you got the economy going, trains run on time, passion the speaker, whatever. I'm going back to fucking Lethbridge. And they're just like, but that's fine. We will count your votes anyway.
You know what it is as well in the UK is that there's all these campaigns to get you to vote. Oh, you lived in the UK and, you know, you used to be living in the UK, you left like 10 years ago, don't worry about it, you can vote. Well, they know that people who left the UK are going to vote Conservative because the reason why they fucking left is because the country's such a mess.
Yeah.
Right? They're not going to vote Labour if they left the UK because, well, they're not. Because it's a mess. You obviously left for a reason, and the reason is the fucking country's a mess. And it was mainly made a mess by 2 consecutive Labour governments.
Well, but then before they get conservative governments, like, do you want to get raped or do you want to get gang raped?
Well, I don't really want to get into it now.
Yeah,
but
whatever. Politics, right?
We'll talk about that another time.
Yeah, exactly. So anyway, so you're going to England. That's cool.
I'm going to see some castles, go to a wedding, go to a beach holiday in North Wales. And when I tell Canadians that, they just laugh. A beach holiday in North Wales? I go, yeah, it's not as bad as it sounds. You know?
I know. That's like a girl from San Diego coming up here because the weather's nice.
Or saying, yeah, I'm going to go for a beach holiday in Vancouver.
Yeah, I know.
I'm from San Diego.
Yeah, I got to come up in January for a beach holiday.
Yeah, no, it doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Anyways, that's what I'm doing. What have you been up to anyway?
What have I been up to? I'm doing this podcast with you. That's it.
That's a fucking amazing.
That's it. Oh well,
no, come on.
Actually, I've been put out of my misery recently for being It's like a dying relative. You know it's going to die, but it's still painful.
Who
But one day,
died?
The Vancouver Canucks.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, well, it's way overdue. They've been ill for a long time.
They have been ill for a long time. You know what? They're dead to me. I'm not going to... You know what? I'm so pissed off about how shitty my hockey team is. I'm not going to watch them until they start again in the fall.
I actually watched that last game, and I wasn't surprised at all. I'd written them off 2 games prior to that. And I was quite surprised that I actually won one of those games.
Yeah, but it's like we for those of you not listening, I'm a big hockey fan, and my team, the Vancouver Canucks, was leading 3-0, and then they lost 7-4. Leading 3-0, and then losing 7-4.
Well, you know what it is? It's that fortuitous 3-goal lead that fucks them every time.
Yeah, but it's like taking home a beautiful supermodel of your dreams, a girl of your dreams, right? And you think, oh my God, I'm making out, and when things are getting really hot and heavy, and then she just pulls her pants down and has the biggest penis you've ever seen in your life.
It's not like that. You go bingo.
Actually,
Payday.
Then I'd be like, wow, what? Then that's like a 4-goal lead.
Well,
that's even more exciting.
A willy and breasts. You've got it all, kidder.
You're right. You know, I come up with terrible examples.
You do, because that would be payday for you.
I keep forgetting I'm
You'd be all
gay
over
until
it.
you remind me.
Yeah, exactly.
It's really strange.
You just pretend to be straight because you think that's what society.
Well, my
wants you
parents
to.
tried to raise me. Parents tried to raise me gay because I
there
come
you
from
go.
liberal artist hippies.
Can you hear that? It's a Korean drinking party.
There's a
next door.
Korean drinking party next door. The North Korean drinking party.
No,
They're
it's
even
not.
crazier.
It's not a North Korean drinking party. It's a North Korean pickle party and a South Korean drinking party.
Kim Jong-un sanctioned. Either way, they'll all be executed after.
Oh dear. So anyway, it's time for
Racism. Sorry. No. Anyway, it's time for this week's editorial, ladies
There
and
you
gentlemen.
go.
Hi, this is Pira Draculea. I host a couple podcasts, Under My Skin, which comes out every week on Wednesday, and the Zummel the Destroyer show. And this is my editorial. So, you ever wanted to meet your favorite rocker? Or now that there's Facebook, you see the guitar dude you first touched yourself to, and now that his time has passed, he's back to being a regular civilian, and you think, I should totally send him a friend request. Don't. Seriously. First of all, never meet your idols in person. You don't want to see how many hair plugs he has. You also don't want to see him stare slack-jawed at takeout menus for 20 minutes trying to get 2 stoned neurons to rub together long enough to decide exactly what kind of munchies it is that he has at the moment. And you definitely don't want to find out that he talks like this. Hey, Pyrrha, you want to come hang with us at the studio later? Now, the online world will spare you those horrors, but still, nothing kills the fantasy of your hot, sexy rock and roll rebel faster than seeing his daily inane Facebook posts. You know, a long time ago, he was a bit of a musical thug, a dangerous dude. But somewhere along the way, he grew up. And I don't mean grew old, because a few lines on the face, a couple gray hairs, that doesn't ruin anything. I mean he grew up. No more pictures of empty Jack Daniels bottles, broken guitar strings, and powdered mirrors. Nope. Now he's Instagramming pictures of going out to dinner and eating a sensible meal of salad or sushi. No more pictures of him in tight leather pants with his shirt unbuttoned to his navel, showing off his track marks and tattoos. Now it's baggy blue jeans and a white button-down shirt all buttoned up to the neck. He cut off all his hair. Got kind of fat, too. Well, at least there's still pics of him lying on the floor. Of course, he's not passed out, nodded out anymore. No, he's doing corpse pose meditation in yoga class. And he's posting whimpering bullshit about lame Kickstarter campaigns. This brought a tear to my eye. I support it. I hope you do too. So inspiring. The fuck happened to your brain, man? You used to be inspired by drugs and booze, banging your girlfriend's sister, fun stuff like that. Now it's someone's sob story on Kickstarter that inspires you? Jeez, I guess the new album's gonna suck. Well, see, the thing is, Mr. Disappointing isn't a rock and roll rebel anymore. Now he's someone's dorky dad. He even posted the pictures of daddy-daughter mani-pedi day at the spa to prove it. Kind of weird, actually. My guitar teacher, who I paid to teach me to play Mr. Disappointing's old songs, is now more of a dangerous rock and roll rebel than the dude who actually wrote them. Because he's still got the attitude, he's still got the leather pants, he's still got the long hair, he's still, too, because, he ain't no quitter. I guess that's the silver lining with guys like Johnny Thunders, who died young-ish. Johnny OD'd at 39, and that's sad and all. But on the bright side, guess who's not in my Instagram feed going, yummy, I made vegan gluten-free lasagna tonight. And I'm washing it down with a delicious glass of free-range rainwater. Hashtag sobriety rocks. And for that, every night I get down on my knees and I thank the Lord above for Johnny's smack dealer.
I'm desperate to know who these people are. From the word go, I was like, who the fuck is she talking about? Okay, not the dead ones, but the live ones. You got to tell us. Go on.
Well, let's see here. Daddy-daughter mani-pedi day was Nikki Sixx from Motley Crue.
Really?
Oh, wow.
I saw it on my Instagram. I was just like, oh my God, my phone has cooties now. And he let his 16-year-old daughter pick the color, so he had the pink nail polish to match.
What a twat.
I'm like, dude, okay, as a dad, you have two jobs. Number one, keep your daughter off the pole. Number two, teach her the meaning of the word no.
Wow.
It's like, no fucking way. Go to your room, honey. I'm not putting on pink nail polish with you. I will drop you off at the spa. Here's my credit card. You pay for it. I'm not going in with you. But, and then a lot of the others, Izzy Stradlin from Guns N' Roses.
Really?
It was kind of weird because I saw it pop up as like a you may know, and I assumed it was a fake because the word on the street was always, oh, Izzy doesn't do social media. So I'm thinking, this is some 16-year-old kid. He's going to forget himself. I'm going to be having a bad day at work, logging onto Facebook and seeing Izzy Stradlin saying, man, my algebra teacher's a bitch.
Yeah.
So I added, and then I start realizing when I see the photos, oh, wait a sec. It gradually dawned on me that it actually was Izzy. And it was like, mostly muddy motorcycles and stuff like that, but the Kickstarter was real. I was just like, oh. It's like some broad who wanted people to give her money to buy a car because, like, taking the bus to college sucks.
That's not a very good cause.
Well, that's the thing.
I didn't read the whole thing, but that was my skimming of the headline. It's like, shut up, Izzy.
That's the thing when you when you got your idols and you put them on a pedestal and then you meet them in the real person or it becomes sort of see the real life. Yeah, especially like when you friend them on, you're like, oh, the illusion's gone. I thought You know, it's like Superman. You find out he's Clark Kent, and you just like, shit.
But
this
guess what?
sucks.
People are just normal.
Of course.
I know, but it kills
That's
the
it.
illusion of
I
just
know.
that's you meet people and you're like, oh fuck, you're a real person. That's bullshit.
But maybe it's your fault for building them up.
well, absolutely.
And my fault for I used to work a little bit in the independent record label, so
Right.
met all the guys from Skinny Puppy, and the least disappointing was Kevin Key, just because you kind of expect he's a stoner, and you meet him, and yeah, he's smoking a joint the size of the last episode you guys were talking about Byron's bendy dildos, about the same level of made out of weed.
He's probably got a joint called the bendy dildo.
He might,
hard to smoke
especially if
'cause-
he put it in his pocket, sat down, it comes out, kind of shape.
Just keeps sagging. It's hard to light it up.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
But that's the thing. Don't follow or take friendship requests from celebrities or whatever because it kills you. Remember the time Floyd Mayweather just added you as a friend, right?
Yeah. He was like bothering me for ages. I was like, "Why the fuck's this Floyd Mayweather?" And then I realised who it was. I was like, "Oh, okay then."
Yeah. And then you
know?
see his news feeds. It's just him.
Oh, it's just money and cars and bitches.
No, but it's just him, just like another inspiring day of beating my wife, and you're just like, Jesus Christ, you're just like a real person like
I know.
me.
It's just got like piles of money on a bed.
Yeah.
Well, that's great. Look how much money I've got. I've got a new hat with money on it. Got a new car, says money.
Well,
Yeah,
you
and
just learned that if
meanwhile,
you
you
work
thought
hard,
he was a
you
celebrity.
start with slapping the wife, and you can eventually build your way up to being a prize fighter. But
Well,
you got
that's
to
true.
put in the practice.
There you go. And that's giving out a bad message to the kids.
Yeah.
That's what that's doing,
Hey, I'm telling them to shoot smack like Johnny. So
I suppose.
Because that sucks when you're just showing pictures of you beating women and with pictures of money, and then and just like you got just a rhinestone, just top hats and shit like that, and pet tigers you're walking, and just like supermodels just licking your each testicle, and you got 3 of them.
Yeah.
And then you think to yourself, well, fuck. I
And
guess
they're all
he's
dusted with cocaine.
Yeah, and they're all dusted with cocaine, and then you think to yourself, oh shit, I guess he's just a normal person like me.
There you go. I should have stole that punchline off you. I didn't know it was coming though,
you
did I?
have 3 balls, Byron.
Yeah.
Oh, that's 3 balls. They're all
Anyway,
dusted with cocaine.
speaking of 3 balls, we're gonna go to our street jokes.
Is the one with 3 balls in it?
I don't know. We might have a Chernobyl one.
Okay.
Well, here we are. I'm pretty bummed out about the Canucks. So
No. Whoa. We got to do street jokes.
No, I know. That's why I was going to lead into that. Okay.
No, we got to do street jokes.
Okay, yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
I'll do that. I'll do
All
that.
right,
Leave
okay.
it. Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, so supposedly I have it. The word is that this is the last time we're going to be able to do this intro to street jokes.
Yeah, we're
so
coming
here
up.
we are. Let's do it. Are you ready?
All right. Yeah. Sure.
Street jokes. Street jokes. Street jokes.
Street jokes.
Street jokes.
Street jokes.
Street jokes.
Knock knock. Who's there? Who gives a shit? Dead baby. Ta-da.
Excellent. Right, here we are with street jokes, ladies and gentlemen. Who's got one?
Oh my God! Well, the Canucks, I've been distraught as hell.
You're like a battered wife.
Battered wife, and I just keep going back to my abusive partner, which is the
Yeah.
Vancouver Canucks.
Absolutely.
Every spring it ends in tears. I'm starting to. The healing process is beginning, but it'll. Anyway,
He always says he's sorry.
it's my fault they lost.
No, it's your fault for staying with him.
Yeah, it is.
You should just leave and not go
I
back.
can't. You don't know them like I know them.
No,
anyway,
exactly. All right, fair enough.
so the Vancouver Canucks. Here's some jokes. I don't like telling these, but they are accurate.
Let's see if they're funny.
What does the Vancouver Canucks?
Can't see. You need
Oh,
glasses.
sorry. Yeah, that's true. No,
He
I
needs
got
it in big print. He doesn't wear glasses because he's too vain.
All right, here's some. It's true. When I'm squinting, people just like, you need glasses? I'm like, no, I'm just really intense and edgy.
Well, this podcast, ironically,
All right,
proves
there we
otherwise,
go.
doesn't it?
I'm not
Look,
as
you've got
edgy
it on-
now that it's a bigger font.
No, now you've got granny script. Look
Yeah.
at it.
It's true.
Go
Okay.
on, get on with it.
All right. What do the Vancouver Canucks and the Titanic have in common?
What do they?
They both look good until they hit the ice.
That's good. I like that.
Yeah. Too soon. What's the difference between the Detroit Red Wings and the Vancouver Canucks? The
don't know.
last Red Wings Stanley Cup team picture isn't in black and white. That's not accurate because the Canucks actually never,
who
never
cares?
won. They actually never even.
Who cares?
even won. Okay.
Go on.
I wish there was a picture in black and white. We got nothing. Anyway, what do college students and the Canucks have in common?
I don't know.
They both finish their year by April.
Wait for the pause so I can say I don't know or ask.
Oh, okay,
And
yeah,
then
sure.
you just give the punchline. You know how it works.
I know.
You've been to a comedy show, yeah?
I've been to a couple, yeah.
All right.
What does a Vancouver Canucks fan do when his team has won the Stanley Cup?
I don't know.
He turns off his Xbox.
This is good. Whoever wrote these should get a job doing this.
Oh, shit.
That's great.
I'm telling you, man, next year they're going all the way to the golf course at the same time of year.
That's what they should do. They should send the Sardines off to the golf course about April and get a couple of murderous goons in who speak fluent bro.
Yeah.
Just to cut to pieces people on the ice. And hey, presto, Stanley Cup glory.
Yeah. Just toothless, just mongrels.
That's what it takes. In the Stanley Cup, you just have to murder your way through it.
Yeah.
There's no skill set. It's just kill.
Yeah.
You know? Anyway, on that somber note, I've got a street joke for you. Do you want to hear it?
Yeah.
Okay. As a teacher, right, she's got a class of 7-year-olds and she's going to give them this little test one morning. She just walks into class and, I said there were 7? I think there's 6. Anyway, she goes in and she says, okay, class, I've got some questions for you. She says, can anybody here give me a word beginning in A? And so little Johnny puts up his hand and he goes, me, miss, me. And she goes, what is it, Johnny? He goes, arse, miss, arse. And she went, well, yes, I suppose, but it's not very nice. Anybody else? Geraldine puts her hand up. She goes, apple, miss. She goes, good, Geraldine, excellent. She goes, anybody give me a word beginning with B? Johnny puts his hand up again. Miss, me, miss. What? She says, what is it? He goes, bastard, miss, bastard. She went, well, that's not very nice, is it? Anybody else? Geraldine puts her hand up. Butterfly, miss. Great, wonderful, Geraldine. Anybody give me a word beginning in C? He's like putting his hand up. She says, go on then, let's hear it. Johnny goes, cunt, miss, cunt. She goes, that's terrible, Johnny. Geraldine, she says, yes, caterpillar, miss. She says, anybody give me a word beginning with D? He puts his hand up, he's going, miss, me. And she's thinking, I can't think of an expletive beginning with D. Let's hear it, Johnny. He goes, dwarf, miss, dwarf, with a big fat cock on it.
Oh my God, that's funny. So that was your experience in childhood.
Yeah, that's my school.
Yeah, that's your school.
An elderly couple is going to their doctor for a checkup. The man goes in first. How are you doing? Asks the doctor. Pretty good, answers the old man. I'm eating well, and I'm still in control of my bowels and bladder. In fact, when I go up at night to pee, the good Lord even turns on the light for me. The doctor decides not to comment on that last statement. He goes into the next room to check on the man's wife. How are you feeling? He asks. I'm doing well, answers the old woman. I still have lots of energy and I'm not feeling any pain. The doctor says, that's nice. It sounds like you and your husband are both doing well. One thing, though, your husband says that when he gets up to pee at night, the good Lord turns the light on for him. Do you have any idea what that means? And the old woman says, oh, Christ, he's peeing in the refrigerator again.
Could have been worse. If you'd written that joke, it would have been a lot worse, Byron.
Yeah, that's
Something
true.
terrible would have happened to her.
Something bad.
Yeah.
Robert from Halifax sent in a street joke, which you can do as well at thedryshaveshow@gmail.com. So here's his joke. I saw Denzel Washington on the street today. I said, hey, Denzel, can I get a picture with you? And he's all, I'm not Denzel Washington, you racist piece of shit. Classic Denzel.
Denzel.
So, yeah, you can go ahead and send us, just like Robert from Halifax did, your jokes at thedryshaveshow@gmail.com. And
Denzel Washington's black.
Brilliant, Byron. What have we got now? I think it's happy endings with Narj.
I think
Singh,
it
isn't
is. It's we end things off on a lighter note, and there's no better way to end things on a lighter note than our good friend with this week's happy ending, Mr. Narj Singh.
Hello, this is Narj, and this is this week's happy ending. Political correctness, politically correct speech and language. We all know about inclusive or gender-neutral language. Well, Angelina Jolie is now gender-neutral. She has been waging wars against her feminine parts for quite some time now. First, Mrs. Pitt sliced off her tits. Now Jolie's got no ovaries. At this rate, her labia and vulva are in serious peril. She will probably rip them out and cement the orifice. I wonder if Bruce Jenner might be interested in some used Angelina female parts. At least Bruce just wants to be the little girl he always meant to be. Angelina Jolie has Munchausen, a serious psychological disorder. She's just making herself sick to be seen like a hero. She has Munchausen by money and reading too much medical shit on the internet. She's just another plastic surgery whore who is using medical conditions as a great cover. She's being hailed a hero, just what a Munchausen craves. She's having all these unnecessary tests and taking radical steps to reduce her risks of dying. Well, here is some news, honey. There's nothing you can do to reduce your chances of dying. You are going to die. All these surgeries are based on expensive tests that are not even accurate. The genes she has, BCRA1 and 2, are found mostly in like 94% of Ashkenazi Jews, women, and even in that population, only about 5 to 10% actually get breast or ovarian cancer. Angelina Jolie is not even sick, although she has always looked and acted like someone suffering from a disease of the nervous, digestive, and reproductive systems. And now she has at least made it through. She finally gave herself diseases to match her looks and actions and acting abilities. Her Munchausen heroism is based on the possibility that she might get sick, so she's going through these super expensive major surgeries of removing and replacing body parts, making herself sick and look like a hero. Wow, the feminist hero. Maybe she should just install a glass door in her abdomen and her ass that can be opened like a front-loading laundry machine. So her doctors can take samples more easily and she can watch herself rot. Maybe she should skin her kids before puberty to prevent skin cancer and pimples. Her own pretty white biological ones, of course. The colored ones are fine and have no bad inbred genes and no allergies, unless Angelina gave it to them. Now that would be Munchausen by proxy. Hero. Now she's going around the world as a cancer expert, like Gwyneth is going around as a nutritionist. Hero. Yeah, hero to those who can afford $3,000 test plus millions per surgery and aftercare. I think women get breast cancer from getting the shit squeezed out of them by their boyfriends and husbands too much. It's been shown constant hard squeezing can cause benign lumps that cause women to have harmful, unnecessary biopsies. I say, stop squeezing those titties so rough and hard, boys. The only good thing about Angelina Jolie seems to be she's raising her children to be quite well adjusted, unlike Will Smith. His kids were raised by white devil-worshipping pedophiles on acid. And just look at them. Now, I was going to cook the Angelina Jolie steamed chicken, but the chicken was missing some vital and delicious part. So I'm going with shrimp. Angelina still has a feet, and shrimps have no tits. And this is an amazing and easily prepared recipe, but don't tell the secret ingredient. Shh, don't tell your mother. Anyway, get some shrimp or prawns or even lobster or crayfish, if you may. Peel and clean. And then 6 cloves of garlic minced, 1 small onion sliced, 1 tomato cubed, and a teaspoon of chili flakes. And now, heat the oil in a pan, make it hot, and add onions and cook until you can smell them frying. Then add the chili flakes and garlic, and then some salt and pepper, and then stir for about 1 minute, and then throw in the shrimp and turn up the heat and listen to it sizzle. Now, add 1 cup or a few tablespoons of ketchup. That's the secret ingredient, ketchup. Now add ketchup into this thing and stir for a minute. Add the cubed tomatoes, turn off the heat. And if you like cilantro, add the cilantro. I don't really like cilantro because it reminds me of some, smelly beetles you find in Malaysia. They stink. Now, eat with steamed rice. It's a great thing with steamed rice. Mow down and belch, and that's your happy ending.
Oh, that was amazing.
Do you know what? Fantastic. Narj, probably surpassed yourself. That was wonderful.
I think that's the best happy ending I've ever had.
I just want to add one thing to it, and that these happy endings are getting less and less happy and more vitriolic as time goes on. But nonetheless, let's keep the name. I love them. They're just rippling with comedy and imagery.
Well, they're making me happy.
Oh, they make me happy as well, Narj.
And I got to tell from my own personal, ridiculous brain. The more miserable I am, the more content I am. Happiness is overrated. Ever since I've been suicidal, I've been in a great mood.
There you go. Anyway, that's it from us this week, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for listening. We'll be back very soon.
Thank you for listening. I'm Byron Bertram.
Ivan Penaluna.
Narj Singh.